Hi, ukulele friends. Welcome to another ukulele superhero interview. And I am thrilled to be able to introduce to you Duplicity Live. They are a group in Melbourne, right? Melbourne,
Correct.
Australia. There are Sue Kidd and Brendan Canty. And I had the pleasure of meeting them through some of my folks that Zoom with me every Friday night. When I asked who should I have as a performer from Australia, people were chiming in, Duplicity Live. You got to get them. They're great. So we've already collaborated once together with the Ukulele World Congress, and they have a great fan base as performers. And then I got to hear their wonderful singing and playing back in June, and I am so thrilled to be able to introduce them to you as ukulele superheroes.
That's a bit exciting.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
So that's why I think you're a ukulele superhero. Your performing abilities and abilities to engage other people. You also won Best Group at the Hills Ukulele Festival 2 years in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's quite an achievement. So yay.
Yay for us. It was exciting.
It
That was
was.
at our very beginnings, wasn't
That's
it?
right,
When we
yes.
first got together. So that was exciting.
So what are your superpowers? What do you think your superpowers are?
We're more performers than teachers. So we play at restaurants and hotels and things as well as ukulele festivals. And one of the things we did right at the start was try to avoid the typical songs you hear on ukuleles. Because we'd go to open mics, they'd see our ukes and you'd hear a groan, ukuleles. So we started surprising people with the song choices we were doing. So we made a point of choosing songs that you don't normally hear on the ukulele. And that works particularly well at festivals, where quite often you'll hear the number of the same songs over and over. The difference is when we're playing at, say, a hotel, we need to do songs like I'm Yours and others because people associate them with the ukulele. And it's a great introduction to the ukulele. We get that out, play that, then we do a few other songs as well. So, yeah. So I think that's probably one of the things is song choice.
Yeah, well, and I remember that from our collaboration back in June because it's like, so you're doing, we could be royals, royals.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Which is a good fun song. Yes.
And that's not one you hear too, or at least here in the United States, you don't hear that too frequently on ukulele. So what do you think some of those song choices are that you were sharing?
Well, one was Back to Black, Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
And we did that largely because someone said you couldn't play it on ukuleles. And our version's very different to Amy Winehouse's because I'd never heard her version when I worked out how to play it. It was only later I heard her big band version and thought, oh, it's nothing like that at all. So it worked for us by accident.
Yes.
Um,
And probably my superpower would be going on with the Amy Winehouse thing is I like to feel the songs. I have to have some connection and so whether it's something that I've experienced with the song or whether I'm channeling what the writer or artist has done, I really like to put a lot of passion and energy into it. And so for Amy Winehouse, in particular, there was a long time that I was crying at the end of the song almost, so it was just very heartfelt, particularly after having gone to her exhibition that we saw that her brother put on. So it really connected well for us. So yeah, I like to. So that's my power is putting feeling into the song, and that goes with the song choices. So Brendan will come to me with a song and he'll say, "What about that?" And I was like, "No, I don't feel that." And so therefore we don't do it. Yes.
one of the first things we do with any song is work out the right key for Sue to sing it. Because there's no point in being able to play a really fancy ukulele background if your vocalist can't sing the song.
Yes.
So the first thing we do is put it in the right key, then work out how we're going to play it.
Yeah.
All
So it's
right.
very handy if you are in a duo. Anybody out there, make sure that the musician looks after the singer by doing that for you, and then you're both going to sound fantastic. Yeah.
That is super fabulous advice for anybody that wants to have a performing career on the ukuleles.
Yes.
And you both have jobs, outside of your performance?
I do.
No, I'm retired.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Makes it very easy to be able to get together.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm actually a beauty therapist. I have my own beauty salon, and have done for 30 years. And yes, and mother of 3 daughters. So I'm the Uber, driving my daughters to all of their destinations and such. And and now a musician. Who would have thought? So there you go.
Well,
Sorry.
I think we should give our audience a little taste of your superpowers. Have you got something you could play for us?
Yes, this is a song we wrote. It's the first song we ever wrote together. So, you all set?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
You get to hear Brendan be fabulous with his solos. It's called Moving On, our breakup song. Moving on, moving on, moving on, leave the past behind, I won't look back. The future's unwritten and it's all mine. No turning back, no turning back, no turning back. I found my place in the sun and I'm on the road. I'm loving the freedom and I'm having fun. I don't need a mirror to see where I've been. My eyes are fixed on the road ahead. The past is gone and I've moved on. So yeah, I have no regrets 'cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Leave the past behind, I won't look back. The future's open and it's all mine. Show 'em how it works, Brendan. I don't need a mirror to see where I've been. My eyes are fixed on the road ahead. The past is gone and I've moved on. So yeah, I have no regrets 'cause I'm moving on. I've moved on, I've moved on, I've moved on.
That was the abbreviated
Yes,
version.
I shortened it for you. I took him by surprise.
Well, yay, that was wonderful. I wanted to sing along with you, but then that'd be over there for me. I'm like, oh. I have to get my dual, we're both active mic Zoom etiquette going.
Yes.
Oh, that was wonderful. Now, you said it was a breakup song. Now, people probably wonder, well, are you two married?
No, well, not to each other.
Not to each other. We're married to other people. So that's exciting.
Yes.
No, a breakup song from a band, a ukulele band that we were in. Yeah. But we started, there was 5 of us. And after a year of playing, things sort of went a bit sour. And
we got sacked. So we became a duo.
That's right. I think the they were a bit jealous of us doing open mics and stuff, and so we had to make a choice, and we got sacked.
Well, it's like my grandmother always used to say, things work out the way they're supposed to.
Correct.
That's right.
Yeah, it was the best thing that's ever happened, really.
Yeah, for us, yes.
Yes, for us. Yeah.
Perfect, and that song is perfect and such a hopeful message too.
Yes.
It's such a great ukulele song, and then talking about moving on to a different from a quintet to a duo.
Yes. Oh, it's our first original song,
It was.
wasn't it?
And what was nice is we put up a video of ourselves playing it, and I got contacted by people from Albuquerque and California wanting to know if I could send them the music so they could play it in their youth groups.
Yeah.
And we said, yes.
Yes, please do.
Please do.
Fabulous, fabulous. Well, I'm just riding high on that song because it's just it's just so perfect. So you might question. So that was kind of how you got together as a duo. But you know, how'd you get to the ukulele? Why the ukulele?
Oh, well, mate. So in 2015, I purchased my first ukulele and it was a banjo-lele, actually, at the Gigari Music Muster, which is my hometown of Gigari, which is a festival that is generally every year. And so I wanted an instrument that I could sing with because I thought, I just needed, my mind was going. I thought I need to learn something. Let's just try something here. And so yes, it was all about connecting with people and connecting with music because I've never played an instrument before or sang. So yes, that was sort of, the ukulele was a simple instrument to be able to do and also to be portable. I suppose that was something for me. So yeah, that's why I chose the ukulele.
Mine was more by accident. I was a guitar and bass player. And after I retired, I joined a adult guitar group, and someone there took me to Kalulu, the ukulele group that we're members of. I had a ukulele, but I didn't really. Yeah, it's a T-shirt for Kalulu. Gookie and luscious ukulele lovers united.
Yes.
In the hills. So I went along to a ukulele session, not really knowing how to play the ukulele, but after 2 hours of sitting in a room, you can play the ukulele.
And that's where we met.
Yeah, that's where we met at Kalulu.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Well, very good. Well, you know, because I deal with so many beginners and people that people are wanting to improve on their ukulele skills. Do you have any advice that you would share for those folks?
I think probably the best thing to say is just have fun.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. I run a University of the Third Age music group, which is, do you know U3A? It's for retired people, courses and activities.
We have similar things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, perfect.
And it's not so much lessons, but that's a component of it. And I did run one that was uke lessons, and just to get people playing. And one of the things you find is the more you can play with other people, the easier and quicker you'll learn. So whether it's on Zoom, whether it's in person, lessons take you so far, but it's playing with other people where you really learn to play the instrument. And that's where you learn to listen to what else is going on around you, timing and all the rest of it. So play as much as you can with other people and have fun.
Boy, I couldn't agree with you more. That's wonderful advice. Well, you know, I'm going to be putting information so people can get a hold of you, so they can follow you on Facebook. You have a website as well, and so that also that people can book you for.
That's right.
We'd love to be booked. Yes, absolutely.
You just played this weekend.
Yes.
Yes, we did on Friday night.
Yes, we're let out of lockdown now, which is really good. So some venues are starting to pick music up again, which is really lovely. So it was great. A 3-hour gig.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm so jealous because a ukulele festival that I always go to was virtual today.
Well, Sue runs the ukulele component of the Gigari Music Muster, which unfortunately has been cancelled this year because of COVID. So, we had 7 months of lockdown in Victoria. So our last gig was on the 20th of March, and the next one was the 2nd of December. So
it was
it's taken a while.
Long time between drinks. Literally.
Well, I hope that you get to perform a whole lot more and share your joyous music with others, your joyous and heartfelt music.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and thanks for inviting us.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to be a part of your show. So thank you.
Well, and I'm just going to put a shameless plug. If you haven't, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I invite you kindly to do that. I also have a Patreon site, and I'll put a link up in a card, and I'll put a link down below. Playing with others is really important, and I have 2 beginner jams a month that we focus in on 2 and 3 chord songs. Very simple, so you get that playing with others as best you can on Zoom these days. So come join us. We have a great time. And then please, follow these folks. Give them your love and support, because that's the ukulele way.
Yay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Keep spreading the ukulele love.
Love.
Thanks so much for having us.
You are welcome.
Moving on, left the past behind, I won't look back. The future's unwritten and it's all mine. No turning back. No turning back. No turning back. I found my place in the sun and I'm on the road. Loving the freedom and I'm having fun. I don't need a mirror to see where I've been. My eyes are fixed on the road ahead.